So in other words,
Mm,
during the pandemic, you had two camps. You had teachers who are saying, hey, look, we are there to educate kids. And
mhm,
then you had teachers who are saying, no, we do far more than just educate kids. And if the schools are closed, who's going to take care of the kids? Who's going to make sure they're not being abused at home?
mm,
It's amazing to me
mhm,
that you've got these external entities that swoop in as the savior of our kids. They
man.
rescue kids from that burden that is their home environment. All right. So, when did parents stop believing they could parent? And is it possible that we can believe again? I started thinking about this because of this Atlantic article that I was reading. And the article appears at first to be really concerned about parents, right?
Mhm.
That parents are stressed out. And which again, that there is a reality that there is almost sort of like an end of oneself that you have to come to when you are a parent. You have
Yeah.
to recognize that there are things that just you and your own human effort you can't do because you
Mm,
do have people who are depending on you. So there was a reality there. But I think to attach that reality to the lie that you just can't do it,
mm,
that you need other people to sort of take your kids so that you can live your best life
mm.
while still being a parent, I think is a lie, and it's a pervasive lie in our culture. It's a lie that we've been comfortable with. Even if we haven't espoused the lie,
Yeah.
we have lived the lie by farming out our responsibilities in almost every area that we exist in.
Yeah, you're right about that. And what I guess we don't really understand when we do that. We in our minds we think we're doing something good.
Mm.
Because we're providing something that we feel like, well, maybe this person knows more about this, but it has bled over into every aspect.
Yeah.
And most importantly, discipleship. And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
even in church, we rely maybe on the youth pastor or on the pastor to be
Hmm.
able to preach a good word to that hopefully that our child would be convicted of sin instead of doing that hard work in the home each and every day and saying, man, we are praying and that our children will be transformed by the
Hmm.
power of God, and that we're actively seeing the different issues in their lives and addressing them with the scriptures. And so when it has bled over into that, man, it's
Hmm.
very, very destructive.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Absolutely,
That's right.
absolutely. So this article that we got into last week by The Atlantic was back to school,
Mm.
freedom at last.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. And it's back to school time all across this country. So
Yes.
every parent is, making their preparations, however it is that you educate your kid. And so this article just kind of hits different. Like
Mm,
it's like you read it
mhm,
and it almost seems like, whew, glad to not have to,
mm.
parent because it's back to school time
Yeah.
and these kids effectively become somebody else's problem.
Man,
That really
how
grieves
did that
me. That
happen,
really grieves me. And I think to be able to live in a time
Mhm,
where people are comfortable to write a piece like this and
mhm.
collectively we all agree.
Yeah.
Like you only write a piece like this when you think that you have majority on your side, that you're going to
Mm,
have like a collective that would rally around this piece and
that's
say,
true.
"Yeah, this is right. Yeah,
Yeah,
we agree."
yeah,
Because I mean, in generations past, I think people would have bristled at this and said, "No, these are our kids.
right.
We don't need to get rid of our kids. We want to be around our kids." But I think increasingly we live in a
Yeah,
time where people are like, "Here, here,
yeah,
the
yeah.
kids are a problem."
Yeah, and I said this before, even locally, when I saw a news story here locally, and it was talking about year-round school and things like that, and they were interviewing parents, and
Hmm.
and all the parents that they interviewed were like, "Man, yeah, that's great. It'll give my child something to do." And I was like, "Whoa!" It's like, yeah, you guys take them,
Uh,
give them something to do. Like
Yeah, you
they
give
don't
them
need
something to
summer.
do. Like you give them something to do. You
Yeah.
you see Christ formed in them. If you love the work of Culture Proof and you believe in this ministry that it's a vital ministry, we would appreciate you leaving a 5-star rating on Apple, wherever you get your podcast. Leave a review, let people know why you love it. It helps to grow the podcast. Thanks so much.